Howdy, folks. WidgetWallsFromNeedCoffee.com here. God, I'm sorry I kept you waiting on here. It's kind of cold. You should have had the heater running. Oh, I had the keys. Sorry. So anyway, we're back here with another Wayhomer review. We skipped last week because we had scheduling issues, but we're back. And now, we've just walked out of the cinema where I've seen The Princess and the Frog. Now, where to start? This is, when I saw the trailers for this, I was concerned. And I think I've expressed my concern on, I don't know, at least one podcast. Because the trailer just didn't look very good, frankly. I mean, it looks like the, it looked like there was going to be a lot of butt jokes and fart jokes and, I don't know, that kind of humor that a little bit goes a long way. So when your whole trailer has a bunch of that in that, and I can understand why they did that, because, you know, that attracts kids. Because, I mean, there's literally a bit where, you know, it's in the trailer where the lightning bug farts. And I heard a little kid behind me go, he farted. So I understand the appeal of that to try to draw kids in. And this is an important film because, of course, this is their return to 2D animation, which was the last one that Disney did was, what was it, Home on the Range, I think? Anyway, so, and it's nighttime, so we have lights on. But anyway, Princess and Frog. Basic, the setup is this. Prince gets turned into a frog, tries to find a princess to kiss him, to, just like the story says, get turned back into a, you know, human, and kisses, and not a princess, but a waitress, and the waitress turns into a frog as well. And hijinks ensue. So there's your synopsis. But no, it's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And that seems to be kind of the way with Disney, because I went into Bolt not expecting that much, and that turned out to be a lot of fun, and a nice, you know, action-adventure type of thing. And this actually was a very cute, very sweet, but very fun Disney film. I mean, it's not, it's like I've heard, it's not, you know, it's not The Lion King, it's not even Little Mermaid, but by God, little girls will eat this up, because it's all about the, you know, being a princess, and making your dreams come true, and all those Disney staples of the Disney princess, you know, thrust, so to speak. Their whole thing about Disney princesses, when you wish upon a star, yada yada yada. But it's kind of done so that it's not obnoxious, if you know what I mean. So it's actually a lot of fun. I was pleasantly surprised with how fun it was. I don't know a lot of the actors who provided the voices. I mean, you've got Keith David, who's playing the Heavy, who's essentially reprising the role that he did in Jelly's Last Jam on Broadway, Chimney Man, but here he's the Shadow Man. And you've got what is it, Jennifer Lewis, who is playing the Mama Odie, the other voodoo practitioner. I forget the name of the woman who plays Tiana, the princess, the new princess, but she's pretty cool. Bruno Campos, who plays the prince, is quite nice. So you had a nice array of voices in there, some of which I just didn't even recognize or know who they were, but they are all quite good. So there wasn't anybody really in there that that, you know, was weak, but it was just a fun movie. I would recommend it, honestly. If you have kids, they're going to love it. Now, there's some scary bits in there, honestly. There's some scary bits, and some sad bits. Surprisingly sad for a Disney film. You know, kudos to them. But no, there's like some shadow demons there that seem like they're right out of Miyazaki, which were pretty sweet. But, you know, there was a whole bunch of little kids in the theater where we were, and none of them seemed to, I don't know, be completely terribly traumatized by the ordeal, because they're kids and they're more resilient than anyone gives them credit for. So I would say it would definitely be worth checking out with a matinee, especially if you've got kids. You know, a cheap matinee. And I'm looking forward to seeing it on DVD. I could already pick out the stuff in the movie that's going to be in the parks, which are going to be pretty cool. But anyway, that's the long and short of it. A fun Disney film, probably somewhere in the top half of Disney films. It's certainly not what I was afraid it was going to be, which I thought best case scenario we'd have. You remember that period of Disney where they weren't great, but they weren't necessarily good either. They were just kind of there. So I was a little afraid of that, but no, it's obvious that the Pixar influence continues to make what could have been. You could easily see how it could have been just without the Pixar influence, but with Pixar on board at Disney, it totally rose above its station. So that would be my take on it. Do give it a watch, because I rather enjoyed it, actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. I want them to do more now, and I'm sure they will. Let's hope this makes some box office. So anyway, I am now like on an interstate, so there's no way in hell I can turn to you to say thanks. But yes, thank you. So thanks to everybody for watching these things, and hopefully we'll do some more soon in the future. So keep those cards and letters coming. And until next time, I am Widget Walls, currently obeying the speed limit at needcoffee.com. Talk to you later.